Hello and welcome back to one more class of this quarantine series. I'm filming inside today, and that's for a reason. That is because I received a message asking if I could do a class for better sleep. So I thought filming inside is going to be easy. It's a bit darker. Um, I don't have that much light, and I want kind of create an atmosphere of like calmness. I never teach a yoga class with music, or I mean never, but I'm not very big fan of um, music during a yoga class. But today we're gonna do a super relaxing class. That's why I do have some music on the background. If you are hoping for a more active or kind of workout tough class, more like power or more active yoga, I recommend you to go to another video or wait for tomorrow's class, because today is not yin yoga, is not restorative yoga, but it's yoga for better sleep. Is If you want like a super relaxed evening, I recommend to do this class in the evening. Just do it, because my intention is for you to feel like super relaxed after. All we're gonna need today is a bolster. If you don't have a bolster, you can grab a pillow. That is absolutely fine. We're gonna use the blocks like every day, so you can grab a couple of cushions from the sofa will do. And just go and get yourself a belt, because we're going to use it as well. Most of the poses we're going to do they're not going to require strength. You're not going to be using your muscles. We are going to allow the body to melt and let go. We're going to remain in the poses for about a minute, and I think that's it. So let's go. For the first pose, we're going to use all the props. So let's start with the bolster or pillow. And let's start by putting the bolster alongside the mat. So more or less the bolster is going to be against your lower back, and you are going to lie alongside the bolster like this. Then you're going to put the soles of the feet together, knees wide apart. And if you're flexible enough, especially because this is the first pose, so we're not very open yet, but just try to bring your feet as close to your body as you can. If you feel that your feet are not coming close enough, just grab this strap, put it around your feet, and use the strength of your arms to bring the feet as close as possible. And then we're going to use the blocks or the cushions to place them underneath your legs. So then we can have more relaxed legs instead of, holding tension. I don't want you to hold tension at all. So use any height you think is good for your body. And once you are with the butterfly legs and you're lying on your bolster or pillow, just bring one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. And let's start breathing in through the nose. And exhaling through the nose. And just stay and relax here. Bring all the attention to your breath. Forget about your day. Just bring all your attention to this moment. Allow yourself to be heavy. Allow yourself to sink on the bolster. Allow your hips to open. Don't hold any tension on your muscles and your tendons. Just let gravity do its work. Always breathing in and out through your nose. And I want you to mentally count to 3 every time you inhale, and 4 or 5 every time you exhale. So we make sure that every exhale is longer than the inhale. Try to empty your brain don't think about what you're going to do for dinner or what you're going to do tomorrow. Just focus on how the air comes into your lungs, how the air fills the lungs, and how that used energy leaves your body, creating enough space to receive more air. Focus on the music if you want, but don't let your mind wander, just relax. With your right hand that should be on your belly, feel how the belly grows every time you inhale, and how the belly goes hollow every time you exhale. Feel how your shoulders are opening alongside the pillow, and you relaxing more and more the shoulder area. Relax your jaw as well. Sometimes we hold lots of tension in the jaw, so allow yourself to relax the jaw. Relax your face. Just don't fall asleep. Just keep counting your inhale and your exhales. Feel how maybe your legs are a bit more relaxed, and maybe you don't need to hold the blocks or the pillows anymore. The muscles stop fighting, and now your hips are opening easily. Let's take one more breath in here. Full exhale. And the next inhale, remove the blocks or the cushions that you have underneath your legs. You can keep your eyes closed or you can open them, that is absolutely fine. Just lift your feet slightly to remove the strap or the belt, and softly just roll towards the right to remove the pillow or the bolster and push it towards the side. And lie back on your back and straighten your legs and send the arms to the back. Give yourself a nice full stretch, activating every single muscle. Nice. Now stop moving your legs towards the right. Your glutes are grounded into the mat, so you're just moving the legs. My glutes are staying exactly in the same position. When you go as far as you think you can, stop moving your upper body towards the right. So we're trying to achieve a C shape or banana shape. Actually, this is called bananasana, which I love. But try to keep your glutes exactly in the same place. So you stretching the full left side of your body. And maybe you can cross the right leg on top of the left and the right arm on top of the left. And close the eyes. And relax here in this banana shape, allowing your left side to stretch. Again, we're not holding any tension. If you think you went too far, you don't need to go very deep. We keep breathing in and out through the nose. We keep counting to 3 every time we inhale, and to 4 every time we exhale. On the next inhale, you can uncross the leg and the arms. First, let's move your legs towards the center, and then drag your upper body towards the center. Give yourself a nice full stretch again. And whenever you're ready, start moving your legs towards the left. Remember to keep your butt glued on the mat. And when you think you reach the farthest, start bringing your upper body towards the left. If you have something that might disturb you, just move it away. And then you can cross the legs and you can cross the arms on the top of your head. And now let's allow the right side of the body to stretch. And we continue to breathe in through the nose. Emptying the belly every time we exhale. Keep focusing on your breath. Don't allow your mind to wander. Allow your mind to relax. Very good. And cross the legs through the hands. Start moving your upper body towards the center of the mat and your lower body. And again, give yourself a nice full stretch. Beautiful. Just bring the knees towards the chest and give yourself a nice hug. You can remain still here and you can move from side to side. Don't lose the breath. Good. Gently roll towards the right side of your body. I recommend to do this practice with eyes closed. I find it way more relaxing instead of opening the eyes and just be distracted by any object around us. Press the left hand on the ground and help yourself to lift up and just go back to sitting. Okay, send the legs behind you. Reset, for example, for a bit. Now you can open the eyes for a bit. Just go into your tabletop. Open the knees as wider and bring your toes together. Good. And now we're going to sit back on the heels. If you don't have the flexibility enough to sit on your heels, if you have injuries, remember that you can place a block or a pillow or the bolster in between your butt and the heels. And let's do a wide-legged child's pose. So open the knees, toes together, and now we're gonna start extending. And you can make a pillow with your arm, and just raise your forehead on the arms. If your flexibility is enough, you can just bring the head towards the mat and just relax the arms, either on the front or on the back of the body. When I do wild child's pose, I'd rather put my arms towards the front, but that is completely up to you. And relax. Breathing deeply. Child's pose is a beautiful pose to reduce anxiety. If you ever feel anxious or stressed by any situation in your life, just go and take balasana, child's pose, as long as you need to. Just allow the body to sink here, allow those hips to sink on your heels. Again, avoid to hold any tension. Relax your jaw, relax your face, relax your neck. On the next inhale, very slowly, we're going to start raising up. Bring the knees together. Grab your bolster or your pillow and just put it in front of you across the mat. And let's do heart melted pose, puppy pose. So come up on your knees. And I want you to go on the other side of the bolster and just bring your forearms on the ground. If you are like super open on your chest might touch the mat. For most of us, we're not open on the chest, so that's why I ask you to put the bolster so our chest can rest on the bolster. So once we're here, let's try to keep the hips on top of the knees. And then start working your hands as far as you can go. Place the chin or the forehead. The chin can be too intense, so maybe just place the forehead on the ground. Remember that we're trying to relax here. And you can bring your hands together into prayer pose and just send the hands up, or just simply stay here. Readjust the pose if you need to. And whenever you feel comfortable enough, this pose is not super comfortable, but just try to hold it for a bit, opening the chest. Let's keep breathing. There's a couple of more breaths here. This pose is a bit more active than the others, but we're allowing the chest to open here. On the next inhale, start making your way up. Remove the bolster or the pillow. And this time let's do balasana, but with knees closed, so just leave the knees as they are. Sit on your heels. Remember that you always have the option to put something in between your back on your heels. This time bring the arms alongside your body and rest your forehead on the ground. Becoming a little bowl, child's pose. We round the back here after holding the puppy pose. Again, anytime you feel stress, anytime anxiety goes to your brain, just sit like this for a bit. sit like this and breathe deeply. Let your shoulders relax. Don't hold any tension on your shoulder area. If you feel that you lost it, just go and find your breath. Remember, we count into 3 with each inhale and to 4 or 5 every time we're breathing out. Inhaling, we raising all the way up. Nice. And now we just sit towards the right and send the legs towards the front again. We're going to open the shoulders a little bit. So let's use again your bolster or your pillow. Place it across the mat one more time. Make sure that more or less is going to be underneath your shoulder blades, more or less where the bra is on the ladies. And just try to lie down with the bolster, yes, like on your shoulder blades, more or less, a little bit underneath. And then just bring your arms back. I assume your pillow is not very big, or your bolster is not very big, and your hands should touch the ground, and more importantly, your head should touch the ground. If your pillow is like super thick and your head doesn't touch the mat, you can use a block and place it underneath your head. But make sure, please, that your neck is not holding in tension and your head is resting on the ground. And send the arms overhead and allow the hands to touch the ground if you're opening up in your chest. And if the hands doesn't touch the ground, no worries, because they will end up touching the ground. Stay here opening the shoulders. You can relax your feet. They can go floppy towards the side. Bring your attention to your belly. And how it grows with each inhale. And how the belly button drives towards the spine every time you exhale. Focus into that belly movement. The next inhale, you bring the arms back. Roll towards the right side of the body. And very slowly, without getting dizzy, let's remove the bolster from underneath the back. Grab your block or your 2 cushions in case of not having a block. And we've done this one before a couple of times. We're going to take restorative bridge pose. So put the soles of the feet on the ground. Make sure that you can touch your feet with your hands. And now pressing the feet on the ground, just lift the hips and just put the block. I don't care which height you use it. Just make sure your hips are high enough. I'm just going to place it on the medium height. Just make sure you find your sacrum and you place your sacrum on your cushion and on your block. And you can either stay here with your soles of the feet on the ground and your arms alongside your body, or you can extend the legs towards the front and the arms once again behind your head. Once you set up the pose, again let's try to remain still for a few breaths. Don't go anywhere. Stay here. Stay present. Stay on your mat. Focus on the music. Focus on your breath. Let yourself to be heavy. The mat is there to support you. Just try to release all that tension. Maybe identify in your body the area where you're holding all that tension. Just breathe deeply into that area. Allow yourself to let go. On your next inhale, come back and place the soles of the feet on the ground. Allow your arms to come back along the side of your body. Press your heels up and remove the block, bringing your hips down again. So we cross the right leg on top of the left. We extend the arms towards the side. And we just bring the legs all the way towards the left while we look towards the right. If you need to bring your pillow or your block underneath the legs, do so. Remember, you don't have to hold any tension, and make sure your shoulders are grounded into the mat. On your next inhale, just go back to the center. Press the feet in the foot into the ground. Move the hips slightly towards the left and cross the legs. Now you cross the left leg on top of the right. And just bring the legs all the way towards the right side while you look towards the left. Again, if you feel that you're holding tension in your legs, trying to keep your shoulder on the ground, just place something, any of your props underneath the legs, and then allow them to relax. Inhaling, look up, remove your block, bring the legs up, press the feet on the ground, and just go back to center, across the legs, bring both knees to the chest, and just give yourself a hug. Remember, you can stay here still, or you can slightly move from side to side, giving yourself tiny massage on the lower back. You can release the legs. And for our final pose, the Shavasana pose, I'm going to give you two options today. We can do legs on the wall that we have done before. Remember to bring your butt as close to the wall as possible, but today we're going to add some height to our hips. So we're going to bring the block into its lowest height, or you can use the cushion. You can lift the hips, place it underneath the sacrum, and then you will put your legs out the wall. Imagine that I have a wall just right behind my legs. Make sure that the block and your butt are just right against the wall. And we allow the hips to sink here. We extend the arms and we relax, allowing the circulation and our legs to work. If you want to take traditional form of Shavasana, just extend the legs and allow them to relax completely. Allow the feet to be floppy on the sides and relax. Extend the arms, chin to chest, so your spine is lengthening your spine. And just allow yourself to go back to your natural breath. Forget your yogic breath, forget the counting. If you're a mouth breather, you can come back to breathe through your mouth. But even though you came back to your natural breath, just keep focusing on that. Don't allow your mind to wander, and keep focusing on your breath while you feel your body being really heavy. And allow yourself to feel how the body sinks into the ground. If you ever feel anxious or stressed, you can come back to this class anytime. I do recommend not to use your phone or your computer or the television just after this class, and then you can go straight away to bed. Once again, thank you so much for joining. Namaste.